On the 21st day of the month of September, in an early year of a decade not too long before our own, the human race suddenly encountered a deadly threat to its very existence. And this enemy surfaced, as such enemies often do, in the seemingly most innocent and unlikely of places. What did you break now, Crowborn?
Nothing, Mr. Mushnik.
Wrong. Perlman. So she finally decides to come to work.
Good morning, Mr. Mushnik.
What morning? It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Not that we had any customers. Who has customers when you run a flower shop on Skid Row?
Sorry.
What is going on back there, Seymour?
Very little, Mr. Mushnik.
Audrey, you better go back there and see what he... Whoa. Where'd you get that shiner?
China?
Audrey, that greasy boyfriend of yours. He been beating up on you again? Look, I know it's none of my business, but I'm starting to think he may not be such a nice boy.
You don't meet nice boys when you live on Skid Row, Mr. Mushnik.
I got these plates to be proud of you, Mr. Mushnik, just like you owe.
Seymour! Look what you've done to my inventory!
Don't yell at Seymour, Mr. Mushnik.
Oh, hi, Audrey. You look radiant today. Is that new eye makeup?
I'll clean it up before any of the customers get here.
Well, that ought to give you plenty of time. God, look what an existence I got. Misfit employees, bums on the sidewalk, business is lousy, my life is a living hell! Urchins! Off the stoop! And I
bad enough I got the winos permanently decorating the storefront. I need 5 worthless ragamuffins to complete the picture.
Aww. We're not bothering anybody, are we, Crystal?
No, we're not, Ronette.
Shouldn't you be in school?
We're on the split shift.
Right, we went to school to the 5th grade, then we split.
Well, then how are you supposed to better yourselves?
Better ourselves, mister. When you're from Skid Row, ain't no such thing. Alarm goes off at 7, and you start uptown. Put in your 8 hours for the powers that have always been.
Sing it, child.
Till it's 5 p.m.
Then you go
Downtown where the folks are broke. You go downtown where your life's a joke. You go downtown where you buy a toke. And you go home to Skid Row.
Home to Skid Row.
Yes, you go
Downtown where the cabs don't stop.
Downtown where the food is flop.
Downtown where the homeless flop in the snow. Down on Skid Row. Uptown you cater to 1,000,000 jerks. Uptown you're messengers and their room clerks. Eating all your lunches at the hot dog carts. Your bosses take your money and they break your hearts. Uptown you cater to 1,000,000 floors. You listen back to Rafaella on your bathroom floors. And morning's tribulation, afternoons and curse. And 5 o'clock is even worse.
That's when you go
Downtown, where the guys are drips. Downtown, where they rip your slips. Downtown, where relationships are no go. Down on Skid Row. Down on Skid Row. Down on Skid Row. Down on Skid Row. Down on Skid Row.
Poor. All my life I've always been poor. I keep asking God what I'm for, and he tells me, gee, I'm not sure. Sweep that floor, kid. Oh! I started life as an orphan, a child of the streets, here on Skid Row. He took me in, gave me shelter, a bed, crust of bread, and a job. Treats me like dirt, calls me a slob, which I am. So I live downtown. That's your home address. You live downtown. When your life's a mess, you live downtown. Where depression's just status quo.
Down on Skid Row.
Way to get out of here, 'cause I constantly pray I'll get out of here. Please won't somebody say I'll get out of here. Someone give me my shot or I'll rot here. Someone tell me a way to get out of here. I'll start climbing uphill and get out of here. Someone show me a way to get out of here. Someone tell Lady Luck that I'm stuck here. To get out of here. Bid the garden farewell and get out of here. I do heaven and hell to get out of Skid. I don't know what to get out of Skid, but a hell of a lot to get out of Skid. People tell me there's not a way out of Skid, but believe me, I've got to get out of Skid Row. Look at that. 6 o'clock and we haven't sold so much as a fern. Guess this is it. Don't bother coming in tomorrow.
You don't mean...
You can't mean.
What don't I mean? I mean I'm closed. Forget it. Kaput.
You can't.
Kaput. I'm closing this god and customer-forsaken place.
Mr. MUSHNIK, forgive me for saying so, but has it ever occurred to you that maybe what the firm needs is to move in a new direction?
What Seymour's trying to say, Mr. MUSHNIK, is, well, we've talked about it and we both agreed. Seymour, why don't you run him back and bring out that strange and interesting new plant you've been working on?
Sure. I'll be back in 1 minute.
You see, Mr. MUSHNIK, some of those exotic plants Seymour has been tinkering around with are really unusual, and we were both thinking that maybe some of his strange and interesting new plants prominently displayed and advertised would attract business.
Yeah, right.
I'm afraid it isn't feeling very well today.
There! Now, isn't that bizarre?
At least. What kind of weirdo plant is that, Seymour?
I don't really know. It looked like some kind of fly trap, but I haven't been able to identify it in any of my books. So, I gave it my own name. I call it an Audrey too.
After me?
I hope you don't mind. But you see, sir, if you put a strange and interesting plant like this prominently displayed in the window, then maybe...
Maybe what? Do you have any idea how ridiculous you sound? Just because you put some strange and interesting plant in the window doesn't mean that customers are just gonna suddenly...
Excuse me, I couldn't help noticing that strange and interesting plant. What is it?
It's an Audrey too.
I've never seen anything like it before.
No one has.
Where did you get it?
Well, you remember that total eclipse of the sun a few weeks ago? Well, I was walking in the wholesale flower district that day. And I passed by this place where this little old lady, she sometimes sells me weird and exotic cuttings. She knows, you see. Strange plants are my hobby. Shouldn't have anything unusual there that day. So I was about to, just walk on by.
Good for you.
When suddenly, and without warning, there was this.
Total eclipse of the sun.
And then it got very dark. And then I heard this strange humming sound like something from another world. And when the light came back, this strange plant was just sitting there.
Oopsie-doo.
Just stuck in, among the zinnias.
Audrey too.
I could have sworn it hadn't been there before. But the little old lady sold it to me anyway. For $1.95.
Well, that's an unusual story and a fascinating plant. Oh, well, I'm here. I might as well buy $50 worth of roses.
$50?
$50?
Yes, sir, right away, sir.
Can you break 100?
100? I'm afraid the register is closed for the evening.
Oh. Well then, I guess I'll just have to buy twice as many.
Twice as many!
Twice as many.
Twice as many?
Yes, sir, right away, sir. Audrey, my darling, will you please catch this fine gentleman $100 of our very finest red American beauty roses?
Thank you very much. Yes, sir, that is one strange and interesting plant.
Well, what are you waiting for? Quick, put that, what do you call it?
An Audrey too?
Put that Audrey 2 in the windows where the passers-by can see! My God, I never have believed it. My children, I'm taking us all to dinner!
I'd love to, Mr. MUSHNIK, but I have a date.
With that same no good Nick. Look, you don't need a date with him. You need major medical.
He's a professional.
What kind of professional drives a motorcycle and wears a black leather jacket?
He's a rebel, Mr. MUSHNIK, but he makes good money. Besides, he's the only fella I've got. Enjoy dinner. Good night, Seymour.
Good night, Audrey.
Poor girl.
Are we still going to dinner?
You're not going anywhere, Seymour. You're staying right here and taking care of this sick plant. How come it's fainted all the time?
I told you, it just wilts like this. The Audrey 2 is not a healthy girl.
Oh, well, between you and me, neither is the Audrey 1.
Well, if only I knew what breed it is, what genus, but it doesn't seem to be anywhere in my books.
Well, you better figure it out, and fast, Seymour. Look what this exotic little beauty has done for business.
I know.
So work, Seymour. Nurse that sick plant back to health. I am counting on you.
I know, Mr. Mushnik.
You do?
I do.
So fix. Good night.
Tui, I don't know what else to do with you. Mr. Mushnik and Audrey, they just met you, but I've been going through this with you for weeks. Grow and wilt, spurt and flop. Are you sickly little plant, or just plain stubborn? What is it you want? What is it you need? I've given you sunshine. I've given you dirt. You've given me nothing but heartache and hurt. I'm begging you sweetly. I'm down on my knees. Oh, please, grow for me. I've given you plant food and water to sip. I've given you potash. You've given me zip. Oh, God, how I missed you. Oh, Pod, how you tease. Now, please, grow for me. I've given you southern exposure to get you to thrive. I pushed you back hard like I'm supposed to. You're barely alive. I tried you at levels of moisture from desert to mud. I've given you grow lights and mineral supplements. What do you want from me, blood? Ouch! Damn roses. Damn thorns. Tui, look what I did. Hey, you opened up. I wonder what made you do that. I think I know what made you do that. Well, I guess a few drops couldn't hurt, as long as you don't make a habit out of it or anything. I've given you sunlight. I've given you rain. Looks like you're not happy, lest I open a vein. I'll give you a few drops, if that'll appease. Now please, oh, 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 please, grow for me.
Thus, we conclude our interview with Seymour Krellborn, the young botanical. Do you mind if I call you a genius?
Oh, gosh, no.
The genius who has developed a new breed of plant life hitherto unknown on this planet, the Audrey 2. Just one last question, Mr. Krellborn. Do you feed it anything special?
Special? No, nothing special. It's a secret formula, but it's not very hard to come by.
I see. Well, thanks for dropping by.
And one last thing for all our listeners. The Audrey 2 is on display exclusively at MUSHNIK Skid Row
Thank you.
Florist.
This is Radio
Open 6 days a week, 10 to
WSKID.
6.
Well, still great advertising. I can't believe it. It couldn't be happening. Pinch me, girls. Oh, it couldn't be happening. All of this sun success coming out of the blue. I'll put a sign up right in the front window. An advertisement right in the front window. Stop in and see the amazing new plant Audrey 2. And the really remarkable thing is that people, they do. SEYMOUR, that twerp of a klutz, finally did something right. Audrey 2 drives them nuts. What a blessing this wonderful plant should exist and should rake in the bucks for me hand over fist.
Well, how'd I do?
You was right, Seymour. You sounded sexier than the Wolfman.
But you didn't mention the address of the shop. How many times do I have to tell you?
I'm sorry, Mr. Mushnik. I was nervous. Where's Audrey? She said she'd be here.
Forget about Audrey. I've got 3 more interviews lined up for you tomorrow, and the Skid Row Herald Examiner wants a picture.
Come stand on my feet, Seymour. All right, please, easy, girls.
Take a seat. Very nice. Towards the camera. Smile.
Oh, if I had a mother, she'd be so happy right now.
You're an overnight sensation, Seymour.
Who'd have believed it? One day he pushed the broom, nothing in his news but gloom and doom. Then he lit a fuse and give him room. Stand aside and watch that mother blow. Explosion, bang, kerboom. Don't it go to show you never know?
Seymour was in a funk. He was number 0. Who'd have thunk? He'd become a hero, just a punk. He was a forgotten so-and-so. Then one day,
Crash, kerplunk. Whoa!
don't it go to show you never
Come here, Seymour. Sean's gonna sing for ya. All the world used to screw him. Biff went out, now they interview him. And they clamor to put his remarks on the air. All the world used to hate him. Now they started appreciating him. No, because I got straight to the plant over there.
observe him, here's a chap. Everything is landing in his lap.
I just cut my hand and in a snap, something out of Edgar Allan Poe has happened.
Damn good zap. Don't it go to show you never know. One day you're singing hash, feeling so rejected, lightning flash. You get resurrected, make a splash. Now you're in the big rubby Seymour. And with the thunder crash, crash kerplunk, zam kerboom, zam kazunk, zam kazoo. Sally, Sally, holy cow, we ordered up a rainbow to go. Whoa, pal, look now below. Don't it go to show you never know.
See how ice cream made me almost fall down the stairs. Ice cream whips? That's crazy.
I know. Well, look who's here.
Little Miss Masochist.
Hi, Crystal. Hi, Renette. Hi, Chiffon. Hi, Chanel. Hi, Raquel. Am I late? Did I miss it?
Sure are.
And sure did.
Seymour's first radio broadcast. I wanted to cheer him on. I tried to be on time, but
You got tied up.
no. Just handcuffed a little.
Girl, I don't know who this mess is you're hanging out with, but he is hazardous to your health.
That's for sure. And I can't leave him. And why not? He'd get angry. And if he does this to me when he likes me, imagine what he'd do if he ever got mad.
So dump the chump. Get another guy and let him protect you.
And we got one all picked out for you.
A little botanical genius.
And she ain't talking about George Washington Carver.
Seymour?
Bingo!
Oh, we're just friends. I could never be Seymour's girl. I've got a past.
And who among us has not?
I don't deserve a sweet, considerate, suddenly successful guy like Seymour.
This child suffers from low self-image.
You've got a point.
She's got a problem.
I know Seymour's the greatest, but I'm dating a semi-sadist. So I got a black eye and my arms in a cast. Still, that Seymour's a cutie. Well, if not, he's got inner beauty. And I dream of a place where we could be together at last.
And where's that, honey? The emergency room?
No, it's just a daydream of mine. A little development I dream of, just off the interstate. Not fancy like Stoughton. Just a little street in a little suburb, far, far from urban Skid Row. The sweetest, greenest place where everyone has the same little lawn out front and the same little flagstone patio out back. And all the houses are so neat and pretty because they all look just alike. Oh, I dream about it all the time. Just me and a toaster. And a sweet little guy. Like Seymour. A matchbox of our own. A fence, a real chain link. A grill out on the patio. Disposal in the sink. A washer and a dryer. And an ironing machine. And the tract house that we share. Somewhere that's green. He rakes and trims the grass. He loves to mow and weed. I cook like Betty Crocker, and I look like Donna Reed. There's plastic on the furniture to keep it neat and clean. In the pine sol scented air, somewhere that's green. Between our frozen dinner and our bedtime 9:15, we snuggle watching Lucy on our big, enormous 12-inch screen. I'm his December bride. He's father, he knows best. Our kids watch Howdy Doody as the sun sets in the west. A picture out of Better Homes and Gardens magazine. Far from Skid Row,
Close for renovation, for spiffing up and grooming, cause customers are flocking and business has been booming. We need refrigeration for our new improved display, so we're closed for renovation today.
Yes, this is the shop you heard about on Channel 5 News. Yes, indeed, the AUDREY 2 is on display exclusively here.
For decoration, cause fortune has been smiling. So now we're due for painting, new plumbing and retiling. We'll make a ship-shape showplace of a little shop, and then tomorrow we'll be open again.
SEYMOUR, aren't you finished yet?
I'm not, Mr. MUSHNIK, I'm sorry, but this band-aid makes it really hard.
You've been getting hurt so much lately.
I know, it seems like every time I pick up a pruning shears, I slip.
We're closed for renovation, for swabbing down and brooming, cause business has been thriving, since AUDREY 2's been blooming. The phones have not stopped ringing with the customers who say,
Another bunch of peonies,
another dozen daisies, please.
geraniums, anemones,
Forget-me-nots and fleur-de-lis.
With Gladys home deliveries
On payment pulls and CODs.
we're closed for renovation today.
Hey, SEYMOUR, did you get that order for, Mrs. Shiva?
Mrs. Shiva,
Mrs. Shiva,
no, I forgot.
You forgot? How could you forget an order like that? The Shivas are our most important funereal account. A big, enormous family, and they're dropping like flies. SEYMOUR, if we lose their business over this, you are finished.
you know, sometimes I think Mr. Mushnik's too hard on you.
Oh, I don't mind, really. After all, I owe him everything. Took me out of the Skid Row home for boys when I was just a little tyke. Gave me a warm place to sleep. Under the counter. Nice things to eat like meatloaf and water. Floors to sweep and toilets to clean and every other Sunday off.
I think you ought to raise your expectations, Seymour. Now that we're getting successful, I mean. Why don't you start with some new clothes? No offense, but with all the photo sessions and interviews, a big, important, experimental botanist has to look the part.
Oh, I'm a very bad shopper, Audrey. I don't have good taste like you.
Well, I can help you pick things out.
You could?
Sure.
You'd go shopping with me?
Sure.
You'd be seen in a public place, like a department store.
Sure.
Tonight?
I can't tonight. I've got a date. But I'd like to go with you another time.
Sure. I'll pencil you in.
I'll bet you got a lot of dates now, huh?
Not dates exactly. But a lot of garden clubs have been calling, asking me to give them lectures.
Gee.
Imagine me giving lectures. I never even finished grade school.
That doesn't matter. You have life experience.
Some experience. I don't even know what it's like to fly in an airplane.
Me neither.
Or eat a fancy dinner at Howard Johnson's.
Me neither.
Or ride in a motorcycle.
Oh, it's no big deal. Besides, it's dangerous.
It is?
Extremely dangerous. Gee, I'd better fix my face. My date will be here any minute.
Hey, how you doing? I'm doing good, thanks for asking. You're a handsome fella. Could it be even more handsome? Slow, painful root canal. What's that? Sister's braces hurt, couldn't eat for a year? That's what I like to hear. Hello, ladies. Which way to 1313 Skid Row?
I'm afraid that information will cost you $1.
Hey, No prob. Here you go.
It's right over there. But if you're like the thousands of others flocking down to see the Audrey 2, you better come back tomorrow, man. This shop is closed today. Oop, took his dollars.
Oh, I'm not here to buy poses, girls. I'm here to pick up my date.
Your date? You ain't by chance talking about that girl over there with a black eye?
And several other medical problems.
As a matter of fact.
Oh my God!
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Ladies, I'm friendly. Truce, Hachem. Want some nachos outside? No. Suit yourself.
Why don't you get Los Vitals brand?
The last thing Audrey needs is more of your kind.
My kind is a very nice kind, ladies. I'm not a monster.
What else would you call it?
I would call it... You would call it an occupational hazard.
Say what?
See, ladies, my line of work requires a certain fascination with human pain and suffering. Allow me to explain.
Oh, this gonna be good.
When I was younger, just a bad little kid, my mama noticed funny things I did. Like shooting puppies with a BB gun. I'd poison guppies, and when I was done, I'd find a pussycat and bash in his head. That's when my mama said,
What did she say?
She said, my boy, I think someday find a way to make your natural tendencies pay. You'll be a dentist. You have a talent for causing things pain. Son, be a dentist. People will pay you to be inhumane. Your temperament's wrong for the priesthood. And teaching would suit you still less. Son, be a dentist. You'll be a success.
Here he is, girls, the leader of the flag.
Watch him suck up that gas. Oh my God.
He's a dentist and he'll never ever be any
Oh,
good.
please.
Who wants their teeth done by the Marquis de Sade?
Ah, shut up. Open wide, here I come. I am your dentist. And I enjoy the career that I picked. I am your dentist. And I get off on the pain I inflict. When I start extracting those molars, girls will be screaming like and though it may cause my patients distress, somewhere, heaven above me, I know that my mama's proud of me. Love you, Mom. 'Cause I'm a dentist and a success. Say ah. Ah. Say ah. Ah. Say ah. Ah. Now spit. Hey, how you do?
Fine, thank you, but the shop's closed.
Oh, I'm not here to shop. I'm here to... Hey! This must be that plant that we talk about on the news. What do you call it?
An Audrey too?
Cute name. It's catchy. Nice plant. Big.
Thank you. I raised it myself, but I'm sorry. I'm not really supposed to let anyone...
I hear it's some kind of new species or something.
That's what they tell me, but you'll have to leave now. I'm sorry, sir.
It's okay, Seymour. This is my boyfriend, Seymour ORIN SCRIVELLO, DDS.
I'll tell you something, kid. You say you raised this thing, right?
Right.
Well, if I were you, I sure as hell wouldn't be keeping under a barrel down a Skid Row dump like this. This avocado here could be your ticket to the stars. Take it to any floor shop in town and name your prize.
I don't care. I'm happy here.
Seymour's very loyal.
Somebody talking to you?
Oh, no, excuse me.
Excuse me, what?
Excuse me, doctor.
That's better. I'm telling you, kid, this thing's a big green gold mine. Get your ass out of this dump and take the plant with you.
What?
MUSHNIK, Skid Row, florist. Fla. I mean, it's a joke. You hear me talking?
I hear ya, yeah.
He hears him.
Shouldn't we be leaving now? I'm sorry.
Sorry what?
I'm sorry, doctor. Sorry, doctor.
Gotta train him as stud. Okay, well, my bike's outside and double parked. But you think about what I said, Scout. I mean it. You think about it.
Sure. Yeah, I'll think about it.
He'll think about it.
Okay, Audrey. Got the handcuffs?
They're right in my bag.
Then let's go.
He'll think about it. He'll think about it.
I don't like that guy, Mr. Mushnik. You should see the way he talks to Audrey.
God and him will know the kid just said he'd mull it over.
No wonder she looks so unhealthy. It's enough to make you sick.
If he left me, if Seymour left me, why then I'd be right back where I started, which was broken, starving.
Sweet and good and beautiful as she is, she deserves a prince, not a sadistic creep like him.
Close to bankrupt.
What a louse.
Beset, befuddled, and bereft. That's where I'd be if Seymour left.
He's a disgrace to the dental profession.
Seymour!
Sir?
Seymour. How would you like to be my son?
What?
How would you like to be my own adopted boy? I never liked him much before, but count the cash that's in the drawer. I've got no choice, how much to boss say yes.
What for?
Seymour, I want to be your dad. I want to see you climbing up my family tree. I used to think you left a stench, but now I see that you're immense, so I'm proposing be my son. Mushnik and son. Sounds great. 3 words with the ring of fate.
Whoa!
So sail and cooperate with me. A florist dream come true. Mushnik and his boy chick, you. What business will do for FTD? How about it, Seymour, be my son? Just say the word, I'll have my lawyer on the phone.
Now, Mr. Mushnik, don't be rash. You always said that I was trash.
Oh, I was joking.
Sir, I'm joking.
Excuse the physical expression of my pride, of the sweet paternal Michigas I've held bent up inside. Yeah, 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 yeah. So?
Well?
You go ahead and say it, Seymour. Tell me that you will.
Gee, I'd really like to, but...
I'll hold my breath until...
Okay, you win, I'll be your son!
All right, I win, I'll be my son!
The paper said I'm touched, I really am. And when you reach age 83, I'll let you come move in with me.
You swear?
I promise.
What a son! Hey! Hey, cha 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 cha, yeah, cha cha cha, hey, cha cha cha, ooh, cha cha cha. In trouble, sickness, and in health, we'll share the plan or share the wealth. I'll call my lawyer.
Call me son.
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 Mushnik and son. That's that.
Officially, I'm your brat.
Consider the matter closed and done. Now to the world, let's stick our senior and junior shtick. Too thin and too thick, too sloppy and slick.
So come kiss me quick.
Please don't make me sick. Mushnik and son. Hey!
Oh, I love you, Dad.
Love you too, son.
So, we're getting lunch break later, right?
I think I'm busy tonight, but maybe another time.
I was thinking maybe we'd go to Howard Johnson's. What do you think of that?
Yes, of course. Maybe another day, son.
Okay, I'll see you later. Love you, Daddy. His son. I'm his son.
Sudden changes surround me. Lady Luck came and found me. Thanks a million for making the magic you do. Thanks to you, sweet Petunia. Mushnik's taken a junior. And someday when I own this whole shop, I'll remember I owe it to you.
Who cares if I've been a little bit on the anemic side these past few weeks? So what if I've had a few dizzy spells, a little lightheadedness? It's been worth it, old pal. Well, Tui, I'm a little hungry. I'm gonna go run down to Schmendrick's and get a bite to eat. I'll see you later. Oh boy. Here we go again. Look, I haven't got much left. Just give me a few more days to heal, okay? Then we'll start again in the left hand and...
Feed me.
I beg your pardon?
Feed me.
Dewey, you talked, you opened up your trap, your thing, and you said...
Feed me, Crowborn, feed me now.
I can't.
I'm starving.
Look, maybe I can squeeze a little out of this one, but...
More, I need some food.
I haven't got any food. What do you want me to do, slit my wrists? How about I run down to the corner and pick you up some nice chopped sirloin?
Must be blood.
Tui, that's disgusting.
Must be fresh.
I don't want to hear this.
Feed me.
Does it have to be human?
Feed me.
Does it have to be mine?
Feed me.
Where am I supposed to get it?
Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long. That's right, boy. You can do it. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long. 'Cause if you feed me, Seymour, I can grow up big and strong.
Let's face it, Tui. You eat blood. How am I supposed to keep on feeding you? Kill people?
I'll make it worth your while.
What?
You think it's all coincidence, baby? The sudden success around here, your adoption papers?
Look, you're a plant, an inanimate object.
Does this look inanimate to you, punk? If I can talk and I can move, who says I can't do anything I want?
Like what?
Like deliver, pal. Like see you get everything your secret greasy heart desires. Would you like a Cadillac car or get shot on jackpot? I want to tell you what, hey Lamar, you're gonna get it.
No thanks, I get offer, but
how'd you like to be a big wheel, dining out for every meal? I'm the plant that can make it all real. You're gonna get it.
You're gonna get it.
I'm your genie, I'm your friend, I'm your willing slave. Take a chance and just feed me and know the kind of eats, the kind of red hot treats, the kind of stick and licks with the great. Come on, Seymour, don't be a puss. Trust me, a laugh and show the rubber king touch. Show a little ninja and work up the gut and you'll get it.
I don't know. I have so many strong reservations. Should I go and perform mutilations?
Let me see. You didn't have nothing till you met me. Come on, kid, what it be? Money, girls, one particular girl. How about the AUDREY? Think it over. There must be someone you can 86 real quiet like and get me some lunch. Has a bathroom authority wrapped in velvet covered in glitz. A little nookie's gonna clear up your sits and you'll get it. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it.
Whoa! She had like a Harley machine.
Come on, kid.
I'm like I was Shamesy.
Now you're
Making all
cooking.
the guys on the corner turn green.
Go get it. Oh, if you want to rush now, it isn't very hard to see. Stop and take it all about. Take a breath and look at me.
Wait a minute. That's not a very nice thing to say, Tui.
Well, it's true, isn't it?
No, of course it's not true. I don't know anyone who deserves to get chopped up and fed to a hungry plant.
Sure you do.
Stupid woman! Christ, what a friggin' scatterbrain!
I'm sorry, Doctor.
Now get the hell in there and pick up your goddamn sweater, you dizzy cow!
Yes, Doctor. Right away, Doctor. Hi, Seymour. I left my sweater here before.
Come on, move, little slut! How do you like that stupid dame who gets a friggin' sweater? Christ, your stupid head went screwed on!
ORIN.
Move it!
If you want a rationale, it isn't very hard to see. No. Stop and think it over, pal. The guy sure looks like plant food to me. The guy sure looks like plant food to me. The guy sure looks like plant food to me. He's so nasty, treating her rough.
Smacking around over talk so tough.
You need blood and he's got more than enough.
I need blood, he's got more than enough.
You need blood and he's got more than enough.
So go get it.
Next!
I guess that's me, Scrivello.
Do you have an appointment?
No, we met yesterday at Seymour Krellborn.
Oh, right, the guy with the plan.
Right.
And the Band-Aids.
Right.
And the gun.
Right.
So why are you pointing a gun at the Seymour? Listen.
Oh, please.
You a bit nervous about seeing a dentist?
Oh, no, I'm not nervous.
Oh, it'll only hurt a little.
Hey, I don't think you understand, sir.
Say-
I don't want my teeth examined. It's
Of course you want your teeth examined. Say ah.
No.
Say ah. Your mouth's a mess, kid. You've got cavity. You've got plaque. You're impacted. You're abscessed.
I am.
You need a complete oral examination. We'll start with that wisdom tooth. Come on, we'll just rip the little bugger out of there.
I gotta go.
There's always time for dental hygiene, Seymour. You ever seen the results of a neglected mouth? Look, Seymour! This could happen to you.
It could.
Unless I take immediate action. Let's get started.
Oh, please. God. Wait a minute. Before we start, are you gonna give me some Novocaine?
What for dulls the senses?
But it'll hurt.
Only till you pass out.
What's that?
That is the drill, Seymour.
It's rusty.
It's an antique. They don't make them like this anymore. Sturdy. Heavy. Duh. This is gonna be a challenge. This is gonna be a pleasure.
Please.
I'm gonna want some gas for this.
Oh, thank God. I thought you weren't going to use
Oh,
any.
the gas ain't for you, Seymour. It's for me. I find that little giggle gas before we begin increases my pleasure enormous. In fact, I'm gonna use my special gas mask. Just relax, Seymour. I'll be with you in a moment.
Now! Do it now! While he's gassing himself to a palpable stupor, the timing's ideal and the moment is super to ready and fire and blow that sick bastard away. Now! Do it now! Just a flicker of pressure right there on the trigger, and Archie won't have to put up with that pig for another day. Now for the girl! Now for the plant! Now, yes, I will! But I can't!
Oh boy, Seymour, I am flying now. The things we're gonna do to your mouth. Well, I guess I've had about enough of this stuff. Let me just take the mask off and, Hey, Seymour, guess what?
What?
It's stuck. The mask, it's stuck. I can't get it off. Jesus Christ, I could asphyxiate in here. Seymour, give me a hand, why don't ya?
Well, I...
Well? He says, well? Seymour, I don't think you understand. Don't be fooled if I should giggle like a sappy, happy dope. It's just the gas. It's got me high. But don't let that fact deceive you. Any moment I could die. Though I giggle like Shredder, bear in mind I'm not immortal. Why this whole thing strikes me funny, I don't know. Because it really is a rotten way to go.
What we have here is an ethical dilemma. Lest I help him get the mask removed, he doesn't have a prayer. Should the gun was never fired, but the way it was inspired, I could finish him with simple laissez-faire.
No!
What we have here is a tricky moral problem. Should I help him remove the mask or let him go for lack of air? Couldn't shoot him if I tried, but the fates are on my side. I cut off the guy by staying in the chair.
Dr. Scrivello?
Don't be a fool if I should chuckle like hyenas in a zoo. It's just the gas. It turns me on. But don't let my mirth deceive you. Any moment I'll be gone. All my vital signs are failing, because the oxide I'm inhaling makes it difficult as hell to catch my breath. Are you dumb? Or hard of hearing? Or relieved? My end is nearing. Are you satisfied? I have laughed myself to
Death? Just take that back.
Hello? Yes, Mr. Clayton, Audrey will be right with you.
Done a cheat here recently, you haven't. She's got multicolored warts. Warts?
And she's over.
Let's go! You won't believe it. You simply won't believe it. Remarkable. You said it. Name it. We sell it. I'll take 3 of those. And 5 of those. And 10 of those. And 10 of those.
Absolutely. One moment, please.
Gorgeous gladiola.
Oh, yes, please.
Audrey, I'm like, make sure that Seymour gets a 4-minute wolf fade.
Thank you.
Let's take a touch of her voice.
Miss Red Rose.
Can you hold
Thank
these?
you. Goodbye now. Come again.
Let's take a son. Can you hold? Seymour, can you hold these phones?
Of course.
Give it for Florence. Can you hold, please?
Pushkin's got son, Skid Row's favorite Florence.
Now you were saying flowers for a prom corsage,
Flowers for an entourage.
flowers to the funeral home,
Leaving from St. Andrew's Roman Catholic Church at 9th and Vine.
$40 hold the line.
First thing in the morning,
Fine.
we'll be there in the morning.
Can you hold the Rose Bowl? Seymour, the Rose Bowl. You know that big inflated estimate we wrote for the Rose Bowl. Well, it's the Rose Bowl. Seems they want to buy their flowers here for every single float. You can't keep the tournament waiting.
told.
Just a minute.
It's business like you have ever guessed.
Mushnik and
That
Son,
was me.
please
That
wait.
was me.
The business
On
is
Channel
doing.
3.
So why am I feeling so depressed?
Hennessy digs the game. Mushnik and Son, Skid Row's favorite florists.
7,000 boutonnieres, carnations, or the yellow roses.
Please, I've only got 2 ears, allergic to chrysanthemums.
Hollyhocks are hardier. Which ones would your wife prefer?
We're waiting long, I'm sorry. Sir, 1 minute and I'll get her for you.
Seymour, that reporter.
I thought we finished yesterday.
She wants another interview. Said to bring the plan with you.
Audrey, it's that new account.
Sorry, that's the right amount.
Oh, I'm sorry, those are out of stock.
These only come in white.
Daisies only come in white.
Seymour, look. It's 6 o'clock.
Call back in the morning, will you?
Call back in the morning, won't you?
Call back in the morning, can you?
Call back in the morning, thank you. Call back in the morning. What a day, what a day. Seymour, do you mind locking up for me? I'm all in.
Just 1 minute, Audrey. I want to show you something.
Can it wait till tomorrow?
I was looking for a new wardrobe like you asked me to, and ta-da! Well, what do you think?
Seymour.
You don't like it?
I don't know.
I'll take it off. I'll take it back. I'll burn it! Just don't cry. Please. I only bought it to impress you. That's all I ever meant to do.
I don't know what's come over me. I guess I've been a little bit under the weather lately.
Well, it's ORIN, isn't it? You've been down in the dumps ever since his mysterious disappearance. You miss him, don't you?
Miss him. I never felt so relieved as the day they told me he vanished. It was like a miracle. Not to mention all the money I saved on Epsom salts and ace bandages.
And, what's the matter?
I feel guilty, I guess. I mean, if he was met with foul play or some terrible accident of some sort, then it's partly my fault, you see. Because secretly I wished it.
Audrey, you shouldn't spend 1 more minute worrying about that creep. There are plenty of guys who'd give anything to go out with you. Nice guys.
I don't deserve a nice guy, Seymour.
Audrey, that's not true.
You don't know the half of it.
Audrey,
I've led a terrible life.
Don't say that.
I deserve to creep like ORIN SCRIVELLO, DDS. You know where I met him? In the gutter.
The gutter?
The gutter. It's a night spot. I worked on my nights off. We weren't making much money. I put on cheap and tasteless outfits. Not nice ones like this. Low and nasty apparel.
Audrey, that's all behind you now. You should not be ashamed of anything. You're a very nice person, and I always knew you were. Underneath the bruises, in the handcuffs, you know what I saw? A girl I respected. And I still do. Lift up your head. Wash off your mascara. Here, take my Kleenex. Wipe that lipstick away. Show me your face. Clean as the morning. I know things were bad, but now they're okay. Suddenly Seymour is standing beside you. You don't need no makeup, don't have to pretend. Suddenly Seymour is here to provide you sweet understanding. Seymour's yours.
Nobody ever treated me kindly. Daddy left early. Mama was poor. I'd meet a man and I'd follow him blindly. He'd snap his fingers, me, I'd say sure. Suddenly Seymour is standing beside me. He don't give me orders, he don't condescend. Suddenly Seymour is here to provide me sweet understanding. Seymour's my friend.
Last for forever. Tell me the bad times are clean washed away.
Please understand that it's still strange and frightening for losers like I've been. It's so hard to say. Suddenly Seymour,
Suddenly Seymour,
he purified me.
he purified me.
Suddenly Seymour, told me I can.
Yes, you can.
Learn how to be more. The girl that's inside me.
Sweet understanding.
Sweet understanding. Sweet understanding with sweet understanding. Seymour's
So, seems the plot is thickening among my employees.
Please, Mr. Daddy?
Don't you Mr. Daddy me, Quellborn! Audrey, I wonder if you'd excuse me and Seymour for a little while.
Just run along like he asked you to, Audrey. I'll talk to you later. I'll call for you if that's all right.
Of course it is. Good night, Seymour.
Good night, Audrey.
Good night, Mr. Mushnik.
You're acting pretty strange, Pop.
Well, I had a pretty strange afternoon, son. After my appointment with the lawyers, I was called down to the police station.
The police?
Yes. It seems that they ran a routine investigation on that motorcycle dentist. And when they did, they found a MUSHNIK & Son Skid Row florist bag in his office.
Well, what's that supposed to mean?
Exactly what I asked myself, Seymour. And then I started to think about certain things I've noticed around here. Like little red dots all over the linoleum.
I spilled some Hawaiian punch and it's stained.
Hard to keep things clean around here, isn't it? Especially when they only remove our garbage once a month.
What are you talking about? Daddy, you seem really odd. Have you been taking your meds? I've been telling you to do that.
If you want something disposed in a hurry, it's best not to dispose of it on Skid Row.
What does that have to do with?
I'm talking about this, Seymour! A dentist uniform!
He's got your number now.
I saw it last week and didn't think
He
twice.
knows just what you've done.
The little red dots seemed innocent enough.
You got nowhere to hide.
But then I catch you canoodling with the dentist's girlfriend.
Canoodling?
And it begins to look like a motive. Get him out of the way and you move in, right?
I think it's up.
I'm innocent. I'm innocent.
Then how do you explain this?
Picture of a baseball cap?
Your baseball cap. The police found it on the floor of Scrivello's office and asked me if I could identify it.
Did ya?
Nope. They don't suspect you at all, Seymour. But they don't know about the red dots. the uniform, the girlfriend.
I didn't do it.
So come with me to the police and tell them that yourself.
He's got his facts so straight.
Just so my conscience can rest
You know
easy.
he's on your trail.
If you don't,
They're
I'll
gonna
just have to go and tell them myself.
win.
So what will you do,
They're
Seymour?
gonna put you in jail.
Will you come?
He's USDA prime for my supper time.
Good. I'll pack up and we'll head over.
Come on, think of all those offers. Come on, your future with AUDREY. Come on, ain't no time to turn swimming. Come on, I swear on my spot. When he's gone, the world will be out.
Okay, Seymour, let's go.
Excuse me, Dad, but don't you want to grab your receipts so you can deposit them in the morning?
Well, you put them in the safe, didn't you?
No. I forgot.
Why not?
I told you I forgot the combination.
Well, then where is it? It's thousands of dollars.
In the plant?
In the plant?
I thought it'd be the safest place. They would have everything to look in there, right?
The money's inside the plant. Then how am I supposed to get it?
Just, knock.
Knock.
Yeah, it should be right in there.
All right, Seymour. I'm going in.
It's pretty far in, sir. You might need to squeeze a little bit.
Oh, I don't
Yeah,
see
there
it
you
in
go,
here,
just like
Seymour.
that, Dad. Keep doing what you're doing.
Seymour! Seymour!
Girls, there's Seymour. I found it. Can we have your autograph? We saw you on Channel 5 News.
You look so handsome.
And you're gonna be so rich. Please, girls, not now.
Is it true the AUDREY 2 is Grand Marshal for the Rose Bowl?
Is it true the shop is decorated?
Yes, it's all true. Now, please.
There's another big hotshot looking for you, Seymour. From uptown.
He's been asking all over where can he find you. You're famous, Seymour.
Is that him?
That's him, Mr. Bernstein.
Thank you, girls. Seymour Krellborn, sweetie, honey, baby, pussycat.
Do I know you?
Of course not. But are you gonna be happy when you do? Seymour, sweetheart, doll face, bubble up. Hey, Seymour Krellborn, you prince you. My name is Bernstein. I'm with NBC. I've come down here to convince you to do a weekly TV show for me. Seymour Krellborn's gardening tips for half an hour on Sundays at 4. TV's first home gardening program. You'll make a mint and our ratings will soar.
This is a beach show in Everett. You know the book doesn't lie. It's not a question of merit. It's not the merit supply. This is a mink gonna get it. And you're a meek little guy. You don't think you're gonna know what's coming to by and by.
Your own TV show.
Coast to coast.
Name and lights.
Your face on screen.
Sign it.
Sign it.
Sign that contract!
Isn't it exciting?
Harriet, this is Luce. We found him. He's right here.
Thank you, thank you. My darling, my precious, my sweet, sweet thing. So delighted to make your acquaintance, Seymour, sweetheart. Hey, Seymour. Seymour. Cutie, sweetness, Seymour, baby doll. I'd like a word with you, lover. I'm sure you know me, the editor's wife. We want your face on the cover of the December 3rd issue of Life. Yes, the front of Life magazine. That's an honor we so seldom grant. We'll send someone down, let's say Thursday, for shots of you and your beautiful plants. They say the meek shall inherit. You know the book doesn't lie. It's not a question of merit.
It's up to man and supply. They say the meek gonna get it, and you're a meek little guy. You know the meek are gonna get what's coming to by and by.
Life magazine, oh my goodness, Seymour, you're gonna make it straight to the top.
How did you do it?
Here he is, sir. The incredible Seymour Curran-Barker.
Thank you. Seymour, we've been trying to reach you, baby. Have your lines been busy? Did you get our telegram?
Yeah, I don't think so.
It's a good thing I came down in person then. Pleased to meet you, kid. Skip Snip, William Morris Agency. Forget the cable we sent you. It's nice to meet me. The pleasure is yours. Now let my firm represent you. We want to book you on lecturing tours. College, campus, Rotary clubs. The kind of bookings my office can do. Show the plants and talk, answer questions. It's educational, lucrative too.
My future's starting, I've got to let it. Stick with that plant and G, my bank account will thrive. What am I saying? No way, forget it. It's far too dangerous to keep that plant alive. I take these offers, that means more killing. Who knew success would come with messy, nasty strings? I sign these contracts, that means I'm willing to keep on doing bloody, awful, evil things. No, this nightmare must come to an end. No, there's only so far you can bend. No, you've got no alternative, Seymour, old boy, though it means you'll be broke again and unemployed. It's the only solution, it can't be avoided. The vegetable must be destroyed. But then there's Audrey, lovely Audrey. If life were tawdry and impoverished as before, she might not like me, she might not want me. Without my plant, she might not love me anymore.
They say the meek shall inherit.
Where do I
You know the book doesn't lie.
Right on the
It's
line,
not a question of merit.
battle to find. This copy's mine. Codings go wrong. Bye-bye, so long. You know the meek are gonna get what's coming to them.
You know the meek are gonna get what's coming to them. You know the meek are gonna get what's coming to them.
I'm busy?
Tough titty.
Watch your language.
Rubber.
Please, just give me some peace and quiet for a few minutes, okay? I'm finishing up my speech for the lecture and it's all about you. If you don't shut up right now, I'll tell him the truth.
Don't get cute with me. I made you and I can break you.
Then go ahead. Break me. You think it's easy living with all the guilt?
Oh, cut the crap and bring on the meat.
If only you'd eat meat. If only you touch a mouse or flies, but no! You're so, particular.
Come on, Crowborn. I ate his MUSHNIK and that was a week ago.
Look, Tui. Just hold out one more night, okay? That's all I ask. Life magazine will be here in the morning to take our pictures, and then...
And then you'll find me somebody.
Then you'll never be hungry again. I promise.
Chow time, Crowborn! Food! 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 Feed me!
Shut up! Stop squalling! You're driving me crazy! Just shut up, will you? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
SEYMOUR!
Shut up!
What's the matter with you?
It's the matter with me. Don't you think I know it needs food? Don't you think I know if it'll die if I don't feed it in soon? Don't you think I'm trying to think of something? Some way, someone!
SEYMOUR! You're hysterical. What's the big deal about a little plant food? When did Mr. MUSHNIK say he'd be back? You know, in that note he told me he left you, the one that said he was off to his sister's house.
Czechoslovakia, right. He could be gone for a very long time. Audrey, can I ask you something?
Anything.
Just suppose for a minute. I've never been an Audrey too. I'd go back to being a nothing, a nobody. Would you still like me?
I'd still love you, SEYMOUR.
Then it's settled.
What's settled? Oh, God!
And bullets, and rat poison, and a machete! Once Life magazine comes here in the morning to take our pictures, you know who bites the dust!
SEYMOUR!
Right. They'll snap the photo. We'll be famous. I'll take that TV job and we'll live a nice, quiet, peaceful, normal life together. No more night feedings. No more squalling for blood.
What feedings? What blood? I don't get it, SEYMOUR. Bullets, knives, rat poison. You're scaring me.
Don't be afraid of anything, Audrey. I'll take you down to that nice little development you've always dreamed of. A nice little house. Nice little car. And no plants at all.
You're talking so peculiar, SEYMOUR.
I'll explain everything to you in the morning, Audrey. Just please go home now. The last thing I want to be worrying about is you.
I can't leave you in this condition.
Don't worry about me. Don't worry about anything. Everything's gonna be okay. I promise.
Feed me.
Under no circumstances.
Feed me.
I will not.
Feed
so stop
me.
asking. Look, if you're really that desperate, I can go run down to the corner and pick you up a pound of nice, rare roast beef.
No way.
Look, it's my last offer, so yes or no?
It's better than nothing.
Done. Fine, great. And don't think you're getting any dessert.
Couldn't sleep. I took a Salmonex, but voices in my head keep saying, go to SEYMOUR, talk to SEYMOUR. I drank some tea, but gee, the feeling wasn't gone. Leah?
You're looking mighty sweet.
Seymour! Seymour!
No, it ain't Seymour. It's me.
Oh my God!
Your friendly Audrey, too. This plant is talking to you.
I don't believe it.
Believe it, baby. It talks.
Am I dreaming this?
No, and you ain't in Kansas either.
Something is very wrong here.
Relax. Go with the doll. Do me a favor, will you, sweetheart?
A favor?
I need some water in the worst ways. Look at my branches. I'm a goner, honey. Come on and give me a drink.
I don't know if I should.
Hey, little lady, be nice.
You just want water, right?
Sure do, I'll drink it straight.
Your branches are dry, poor thing.
Don't need no glass of no ice.
I'll get the can.
Don't need no twist of life.
Here you go.
And now it's supper time. Relax, doll. It'll be easier. Join the sentence for your MUSHNIK to ride inside.
Sit down now. What? Audrey, no! Get over her! Get off of her! Audrey! Audrey, are you all right?
Yes. No.
Audrey, don't die, please. Please, I need you. I love you. Audrey, please.
You know, the plant just said the strangest thing just now. It said that ORIN and Mr. MUSHNIK were already inside.
It's true. I did it. I fed them to it.
And that's what made it so big and strong and you so famous.
I've done terrible, terrible things, Audrey. But not to you, never to you.
But I want you to, Seymour.
What?
When I die, which should be very shortly, give me to the plant so it can grow to bring you all the wonderful things you deserve.
You don't know what you're saying, Audrey.
But I do. It's the one gift I can give you. And if I'm in the plant, then I'm part of the plant. So, in a way, we'll always be together. You'll wash my tender leaves. You'll smell my sweet perfume. You'll water me and care for me. You'll see me bud and bloom. I'm feeling strangely happy now, contented and serene. Oh, don't you see? Finally, I'll be somewhere that's green.
Audrey.
There he is, Mr. Martin. He's right in there.
Thanks, sweetheart. Wait for me. Krellborn? Seymour Krellborn? Alrighty then. Name's Patrick Martin, Licensing and Marketing Division, World Botanical Enterprises. And I have got a gilt-edged proposition for you.
I'm not interested.
Let me explain in more detail. It's a very simple licensing agreement. We take leaf cuttings, we develop little Audrey 2s, and we sell them to florists across the nation. Pretty soon, every household in America will have one.
We've actually got a truck waiting outside with some pots. If you don't mind, we can start loading right now. Imagine, little Audrey 2s everywhere. Why, with the right advertisement, this could be bigger than hula hoops.
Bigger than hula hoops?
Much bigger.
Every household in America. Thousands of you. Eating. That's what you had in mind all along, isn't it?
No shit, Sherlock.
We're not talking one hungry plant here. We're talking world conquest.
Feed me.
You're a monster. So am I.
Feed me.
You ain't the only thing I ever loved.
Too bad.
Here, take this. And that, and that, and that, and that, and that.
Give up, Grail Ball.
Never. Here, rat poison. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it. Eat it.
Give up,
Small fry.
You might be tough on the outside, but on the inside, in that pod, I'll hack it a bit. I'll get you from the inside. Open up. Oh no. Joey, no.
Mr. Krellborn? Mr. Krellborn! All right, girls. All you gotta do is snip some of the smaller leaves and replant them into those pots. The truck's waiting outside. Open the back, boys. We're ready to start loading.
Subsequent to the events you have just witnessed, similar events in cities across America, events which bore a striking resemblance to the ones you have just seen begin occurring. Oh,
Subsequent to the events you have just witnessed,
unsuspecting
jerks from Maine to California,
made
the acquaintance of a new breed of fly trap.
Yes, it did.
And got sweet talked into feeding it blood. 'Cause the plants work their terrible will, finding jerks who would feed them their fill. And the plants proceeded to grow and grow and begin what they came here to do, which was essentially to in Cleveland and Des Moines and Peoria and New York and this year.
They may offer you fortune and fame, love and money and instant acclaim. But whatever they offer you, don't be the plant.
They may offer you lots of cheap thrills.
Fancy condos in Beverly Hills. But whatever they offer ya,